Hi everybody. I'm just gonna wait a second for everyone to hop on. But I am gonna just dive in really quick. So I recently shared a post about many schools hiring. And I wanted to add that this might not make me very popular, but there are a lot of teachers on leave. And one way for these teachers to start dabbling in the private education sector, there's a way to do it. There's a way for teachers on leave to experience the amazingness of the private education sector and the grassroots initiatives that are starting to grow. And we can show you how. So there are loopholes around that. So be sure to DM or send an email if you want to learn about those loopholes so that you can get started in some of these amazing schools that are really starting to grow and expand. And there are full-time opportunities, part-time opportunities, and supply teaching. There are a range of opportunities. So make sure that you send us a DM, share the post that I shared about hiring teachers with other friends, even if they're on leave, and even if they're retired. We have opportunities, and I'm going to be sharing with all the educators in our Transformative Educators group that little loophole, that little gem. So don't worry about that. And if you want to be a part of that group, please send me a message and let me know about that too. And also, I have a big announcement. So education is very broad, right? You have, we're trying to address two market segments. So we're trying to address the educators, like their learning programs, and we're also trying to address the back end of the industry. So we're talking about the business side, all the things that nobody talks about, all the behind the scenes things that I do that nobody sees. So we're going to talk more about that more openly. So in order to do that efficiently, I had to separate the market segments. So Refound Education is going to continue to be a showcase for all the learning programs and education programs that are just off the chain amazing. And then we are starting something called Limitless edX. So essentially, it's an exchange, a mastermind level exchange for the education industry and education enthusiasts. So those that are homeschooling, people that are starting to, develop their own programs, is essentially starting to monetize and do that kind of thing. That would be a great follow. And we're going to be developing it we're going to have a podcast, we're going to have advanced business services, and we have so many people that are willing to help to make sure that we are giving you the best possible advice, and it's going to be at different price points. So one of the major issues is we're trying to support a group of startups with heavy overhead costs, but quite frankly, just because the overhead costs are heavy doesn't mean that they don't deserve the support. So we are going to throw a lot of free gems, and we're going to have paid options. We're going to have a la carte options to service all the needs at different price points. And because we want to make sure that you succeed. You have to succeed. There's no choice because our kids need you to. And the frontline education workers you're needed, just like the people that are homeschooling. You're needed. Everybody is just so critical and important in raising the next generation. So, we're going to be developing the mastermind groups, asset and wealth building tips, network marketing opportunities, because I didn't want to inundate Refound Education with that, because then it would become too saturated with way too much information. So be sure to go there, because I'm going to be sharing all the opportunities, 7K, health benefits, discounts. There are going to be a snowball of opportunities and things to just get excited about this year, because there's a lot to be excited about. And I will be jumping more on social media, even if I have to drag my kids in the mix, they're young, so it's not really. Last time I tried to have them in the background, they were screaming, "Hike, hike!" So after the meeting, we had to go for a hike. So it's always an enjoyable experience when you have littles in tow, but nothing's impossible. And if we work together, we are going to just make history. And essentially what we're trying to do in a nutshell is probably not the best reference, but we're trying to create almost like the Amazon of education, but for grassroots. And what happens when you create a business model that is profitable? That means that you are filling education gaps. It means that kids with neurodivergent issues that need more support, parents won't have to sweat about it anymore. Teachers that are looking, schools that are looking for educators, they don't have to worry anymore. If we work together, we can make this expand and grow beyond anything we can imagine. So I look forward to seeing all of you on this wild and crazy journey that we're on. And I'm so excited. I'm continuing to meet with investors, and honestly, the positive attention is incredible. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you taking the time on a Sunday to hear what I have to say, and you'll be seeing more of me. And get some R&R before things start kicking back into gear, because we only have limited time in summer. So have a great one. Thank you guys so much. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye. Ooh.